Welcome to TechSphere, everyone. We're diving deep into AI today, specifically the top 10 ChatGPT plugins that AltaHost says are going to completely change how we work and learn in 2024.
And they're not just like little add-ons.
Yeah.
No, these plugins, they could really change how we use ChatGPT, making it even more powerful, and adaptable to each of our needs.
Yeah. AltaHost really stresses that in their video and blog posts. Like, they're not just talking about small improvement, they're talking about reaching whole new levels of productivity and creativity.
Totally. It's like giving ChatGPT, which is already this amazing AI, a whole bunch of new tools, specialized tools. What ChatGPT can do with these plugins is going to be completely different, more specialized, and honestly, pretty mind-blowing.
Let's jump right in. The first one AltaHost mentions is WebPilot. Sounds like we'll be able to talk to the internet with this.
Yeah. It's a really interesting idea. Imagine, instead of typing keywords into Google or Bing and then going through pages of results, you could just tell ChatGPT what you're looking for. Just say it in normal English. And then WebPilot uses what's called natural language processing. That's where AI understands what we're saying and analyzes it to figure out what you mean, and then it finds that information online.
So that could totally change online research, shopping, even just browsing the web for fun. It seems like it could make searching way easier and faster.
Exactly. And it makes you wonder how Google and Bing are going to change with this new way of finding things online.
Good point. Okay, plugin number 2 is Smart Slides. This one sounds like it could be huge for anyone who's had to stay up all night making a presentation.
Ugh, don't remind me. Smart Slides uses AI to help with making a presentation at every stage. It can give you ideas for content based on the topic. It has these customizable templates, and you can even work on the slides together with other people in real time.
So instead of spending all that time on making it look nice and getting the format right, you can focus on what you're actually presenting and let the AI take care of how it looks.
Right. And it raises some interesting questions about, the future of creativity and designing presentations. Will using AI make presentations better? Or will everyone's presentations end up looking the same? These are things to think about as this tech keeps getting better.
Definitely. Okay, let's go to plugin number 3, Wolfram. This one seems to bring a whole other level of knowledge and computation into the ChatGPT world.
Oh, Wolfram is incredible. It basically connects ChatGPT to Wolfram Alpha. You know Wolfram Alpha, right? It's known for doing complicated math and answering a huge range of questions about, well, almost anything, really.
So it's like having a super-powered encyclopedia and a calculator right inside ChatGPT. What are some ways people would actually use something like that?
Well, imagine you're a student writing a paper. You could ask ChatGPT something like, what were the biggest economic effects of the Industrial Revolution? And Wolfram would not only give you the answer, but it would also give you all the data, historical graphs, and even links to articles and research papers.
That's amazing. It seems like this could completely change how we learn and find information.
It really could. It could make learning more interactive, more personalized, and more fun.
Yeah.
And think about people who work in finance, engineering, science, having all that computational power right there as they're working could change everything.
Yeah, the possibilities are exciting. Okay, let's switch gears and talk about plugin number 4, Zapier. Now, this one sounds like it's about automating tasks and making our workflows more efficient. Is that right?
Yep. Zapier is this great tool for connecting different apps and automating all kinds of tasks. And with this plugin, you can connect it to ChatGPT. So you could have ChatGPT sending emails, updating spreadsheets, or posting to social media for you, all based on what you tell it to do.
So instead of switching between apps and doing the same tasks over and over, you could have ChatGPT do it automatically in the background.
Exactly, like having your own personal assistant, who takes care of all the boring and repetitive work. Then you can work on the stuff that needs more creativity and strategic thinking.
I can see how that would make people so much more productive. Can you give some examples of how people would actually use this?
Sure. Imagine you're a salesperson and you get a new lead. You could set up something called a Zap. That's what they call automated tasks in Zapier. This Zap tells ChatGPT to automatically take that lead's info, add it to your customer relationship management system, send a welcome email, and even put a follow-up call on your calendar.
Wow, that's really impressive. Okay, let's talk about plugin number 5, Ask Your PDF. This one sounds interesting because I think we've all been there, trying to find specific info in a huge, complicated PDF.
Oh, for sure. Ask Your PDF changes that whole experience. You don't have to scroll and scroll anymore. Now you can just talk to the PDF through ChatGPT. You could ask it, what are the most important findings in this report? Or what are the legal terms in this contract?
Like having a research assistant who can read and understand complex documents for you.
Yeah, exactly. It makes all that information that was buried in those PDFs easy to get to and understand. This could change everything for students, researchers, lawyers, anyone who uses PDFs a lot.
I can definitely see how that would save people tons of time and frustration. All right, let's move on to plugin number 6, Link Reader. This one seems to be all about helping us make sense of all the digital content that's out there.
Yeah, Link Reader is like a lifesaver in the sea of information online. It can summarize articles, web pages, even emails, so you can see the main points without reading the whole thing.
So it's like Cliff's Notes for the internet.
Exactly. It's a great way to stay informed without getting overwhelmed. And here's something cool. You can choose how much detail you want in the summary. So you can get a quick overview or more detailed analysis depending on what you need.
That's a really useful feature. This could be really helpful for people who need to know the latest trends in their industry or anyone doing research.
For sure. It also makes you think about how we share information online. Will people be more willing to share longer articles and things if they know there's a tool that can quickly summarize them for people who don't have a lot of time?
That's a great point. Okay, we've covered a lot. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back to continue exploring the top 10 ChatGPT plugins that AltaHost thinks are going to change everything in 2024.
Welcome back. We're continuing our deep dive into ChatGPT plugins.
I'm still thinking about all the possibilities we just talked about, and I'm especially interested in how these plugins could impact accessibility and education.
It's definitely an area where AI can make a huge difference. Take VoxScript, for example, plugin number 7 on AltaHost's list. This plugin automatically transcribes audio from videos.
So someone who's hard of hearing or learns best by reading can now access all these videos that they couldn't before.
Exactly. And it's not just transcribing. VoxScript can translate languages, understand different accents, and even change the format of the transcript. It's super versatile.
That's amazing. It really shows how AI can personalize learning and make information more inclusive.
Right. And it makes you think about how this could change classrooms. Imagine lectures being transcribed and translated live. That would make learning accessible to so many more students with different learning styles and who speak different languages.
That's a powerful idea. Okay, let's talk about plugin number 8, Advanced Data Analytics. This one sounds like it could be big for anyone who works with data a lot.
It really is. Advanced Data Analytics brings the power of data analysis right into ChatGPT. You can explore data sets, do statistical calculations, see trends, even create predictive models, all within ChatGPT.
So you don't need to be a data scientist or learn complicated software to understand data. You can just ask ChatGPT in plain English, and it does all the hard work for you.
Exactly. It makes data analysis something everyone can do, not just experts. This could change how decisions are made in businesses, organizations, and even in our personal lives.
It's not just about making things easier. It's about giving people the power to make smarter decisions based on data, even if they don't have a tech background.
Right. And it makes you wonder how this easy access to data analysis will change different fields. Could we see more data-driven decisions in areas where it wasn't really used before because of cost or needing special expertise? It's an interesting thought.
It is. Okay, let's switch gears to plugin number 9, Speak. This one sounds like it could change language learning forever.
Yeah. Speak turns ChatGPT into a language tutor, just for you. It uses interactive exercises, practice conversations, and feedback to help you learn a new language.
So it's like having a conversation partner who's always there and who can teach you based on how you learn and what level you're at.
Exactly. And it's not just vocab and grammar. Speak can help you with pronunciation, cultural stuff, and even useful phrases you can use when you actually talk to people.
Wow, I can see this making language learning much more interesting and effective. What are some other benefits of using AI to learn languages?
Well, one big thing is that you don't have to be afraid of messing up. You can practice as much as you want with the AI without feeling embarrassed. That's a big problem for a lot of people learning a new language. And because it's personalized, you can focus on the areas where you really need help.
This could really change language education.
It really could. And it's not just about learning new languages either. Imagine how this tech could help people who speak different languages understand each other better. That would be huge for building connections and understanding.
That's inspiring. Okay, let's get to the last plugin on AltaHost's list. Plugin number 10, Show Me.
Show Me is all about making it easy to show information visually. It can help you create diagrams, charts, graphs, all sorts of things right there in ChatGPT.
So you don't have to learn how to use design software. You can just tell ChatGPT what you want to see, and it will do it for you.
Yeah. And Show Me has all these templates you can customize, so you can make visuals that fit what you need. It's a great way to make information more engaging and memorable, whether you're creating presentations, reports, or just brainstorming.
It sounds like this could really help people who want to use visuals but don't know how to design things.
It could, and it shows how important visual communication is becoming, especially with all the information we see every day. A good visual can really stand out and make complex information easier to understand.
It's true what they say. A picture's worth 1,000 words. Show Me seems like a great tool to make visual communication more powerful.
It really does. It also makes you wonder how AI tools like Show Me will change how visual content is made. Will they make communication more engaging and effective? Or will everyone's visuals end up looking the same?
Those are important things to think about. We've covered a lot in this deep dive. We've talked about 10 ChatGPT plugins that AltaHost thinks are going to change how we work, learn, and use information.
And we've discussed some bigger ideas about these technologies, like how they can make things more accessible, change education, change the future of work, and even change how humans and AI work together.
It's clear that these plugins are just the beginning. The world of AI is always changing, and there will be even more amazing tools and ways to use them coming soon.
It's a really exciting time to be learning about AI, and we need to keep talking about the good things and the challenges of AI as it becomes a bigger part of our lives.
Absolutely. We need to think about ethics, make sure AI is used responsibly, and keep looking for ways to use AI to make the world better.
Well said.
Welcome back to TechSphere. It's amazing how many of these ChatGPT plugins we've already talked about.
It really shows how fast AI is changing. AltaHost even says in their blog post that this list is just a snapshot. Like, there are new plugins being made all the time.
Yeah, it's like a gold rush for new ideas. But
Wow.
instead of looking for gold, we're finding new ways to use AI to make us better at things and solve hard problems.
What I think is so interesting is how these plugins are combining different things. Like, Wolfram brings super advanced computing into how we talk every day and asks your PDF. Your PDF makes it like you can have a conversation with a legal document.
Yeah, it's like the tools we use are changing and adapting, just like the information we're trying to understand.
Exactly. And that brings up an interesting question. What does all this mean for jobs and education in the future? Will those need to change to keep up with these new tools?
That's a great question, and I don't think it has an easy answer. But one thing's for sure. The skills we need to be successful are changing.
Totally. We need to be able to adapt, be curious, and be open to new ways of thinking and solving problems. And we need to be able to decide if the information we're seeing is actually true, especially if it comes from AI.
AltaHost talks about developing and using AI responsibly. It reminds us that even though these tools are powerful, we need to use them ethically and focus on how they can help people.
It's not just about what AI can do, but what it should do. And that's something we all need to be talking about.
I agree. So as we wrap up our look at ChatGPT plugins, I want to leave you with a challenge. Don't just watch the AI revolution happen, be a part of it. Try these plugins out, see how they can help you at work and in your learning, talk about them with other people, and most importantly, keep asking questions.
The future of AI is being decided now, and we all have a part to play.
Thanks for joining us on this exploration of ChatGPT plugins. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep pushing the limits of what's possible. Thanks for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and share with friends.